You ready?
I'm trying to find the thing.
Poof.
Are we? Hello. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let me get the chats. All messages. Hello. Can you see and hear us? Hello from Remy and Robin. Robin.
Can you see yourself?
I can see myself, but I need to increase the quality because it's the quality saver. Higher picture quality. No. Just a second, guys. Okay. This should be fine. Hi, konbanwa. Hello, everybody. A long time no speak or see or anything else, basically. And ironically enough, it's been the absolute best I could do. No, that water is not for you. So we have three cats. We have Robin, and we have Lady, and we have Vanilla.
No.
No. What do you mean no? And he's not visible. I'm not sure why.
Who?
He's not visible. Perhaps I should.
Um, yeah, he is a bit lower. Big.
Mm,
I'm not gonna move the camera.
no, no.
Hello.
Okay. Perhaps I should take
Hello.
a pillow to sit on because this has become too low.
What's Puffin? Are you gonna take a pillow?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. And the bodybuilders.
And the bodybuilders.
Oh, Puffin, he plutzed. Oh, Puffin.
Hello, everybody. It's so good to be here again. How have you all been? I can see that familiar faces.
Can you
Yeah,
hear us?
hello from everywhere. We have people from all over the place online. Some turned into a guitar. Yeah, it was, and Robin left.
They're cute.
She got bothered.
How's everybody do?
The cats are freaking out. Yeah, and my signal is not improving. That is not great.
Did you actually?
Can you see and hear us like correctly? It doesn't matter if I can see myself.
Well, did you connect to my internet when I told you to connect?
To your internet? No, I did not.
I told you to connect to my internet.
No, you said you were going to connect to your
No, no,
internet.
no, no,
Didn't
no. I
bother.
put my internet and I said connect to my
Your
internet.
communication skills suck. This is the connection of the house. Now, if it goes to hell, it goes to hell. I did not connect to your internet. How can I? It is your mobile.
No,
No.
I put my mobile available and I said from your laptop connect to my internet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's your? Yes, but a little pixelated. Mm-hmm. So what's your suggestion? Are we able
Keep
to
going.
change
Well,
without getting disconnected?
well, if it fails, it failed.
Okay, if it fails, we are going to issue another link.
Yes.
Let's jump to the better connection.
Let's try.
And sorry about the miscommunication. What can I say?
Let's do this. Da-da-da-da-da. The good thing is, let's do this. Connect. So what happens now?
I have a good connection now, for some reason.
Oh yes, we're gonna do this.
Ciao, Lady.
No,
Ciao.
It's that. Oh, yes.
That's much better. We did not get disconnected. Are
'Cause-
we connected to yours now?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Google is smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So, finally,
Why are you showing me
after
your
such a long
boot?
time, it didn't feel like
Go away.
it has been that long, but apparently it has been
Go.
like
Uh-huh.
3 months since we
I'll
live
give you
streamed
your
last.
butt.
What the fuck are you doing?
Go away. She's showing me the butt. Show it to your mom.
Lily. So how have you been?
Who?
You.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I had this kid licking my nose so much that it is scarred.
Yeah.
She made it raw.
What do you mean raw?
I woke up with my nose basically just the flesh out.
Yeah, but I mean technically it is raw. You're not cooked.
Well, without just the flesh out.
Okay.
I was, I mean, no skin left, you know?
So
There was
we've
just
we've
tissue.
had our plate full, fuller than full. I actually have lost count, but it's been quite weird. So I don't I have not been faithful to any of the plans we had made for Season of Ghosts, and I really want to apologize for any disappointments, because we did say we're going to make releases more often and do like take other actions like concerts and stuff, but life happens, and when things don't fall into place or when unexpected things happen, um, they are going to take priority over anything else. And that anything else includes music. So we did have to take care of various things in our lives, including this little kid here. You might notice that she's kind of shaved. She had to undergo an operation. She's okay now. And yeah, but other than that, we missed being here. So that is why I said, let's live stream tonight and see how you have all been and have a few awkward conversations and make some
Oh,
inflammatory
yeah, you're just looking
comments.
for it, aren't you?
And yeah,
Do you want to speak Trump?
no. And yeah,
She got aggressive in 1 second.
yes. This bullshit, you keep it out of here.
All right.
Yeah. I was playing cards with my sister and beat her after 20 minutes. Sounds good.
That's
Un gatto. Tre gatti. Where is the third one?
actually,
Robin.
we have buckets.
What happened with the cat? Yeah, like I said, she had an operation,
Yeah.
and we've been worried sick like for several months. I see all of Sam's gray hair now. What?
Do you have gray hair?
No.
I don't. Maybe the lights.
Sophia and Sam, I miss your fights. We don't miss our fights. We fight even offline. um,
But you started very well, saying, we have lots of commitments, it's like blah, blah, blah.
what?
For Season of Goats, something like lots of a pile of blab of shit,
Why?
And
I mean,
we had commitments.
we had agreed to do a lot of things, but we fell behind in our schedule. We fell behind in our schedule. However, in the background, we have been rehearsing a lot with the guys.
That would be brilliant.
And we are getting better. And
Who knows
we so good to move.
I should tell you shit. And she getting lip injections.
I'm getting lip injections.
Getting steroids on her knees. She getting silicone on her feet.
Can you imagine my feet with silicone injections? Like, I'm gonna be like a hobbit.
That's why she's not showing her feet ever, because she puts silicone all the time.
That's disgusting to think about.
She's also brown hair.
I'm sorry, I'm not a brunette.
She's brunette and she's always putting lots of peroxide on her hair.
I'm a natural
every
blonde,
night.
thank you.
Naturally blonde.
Yes, and I use peroxide on top of the natural blonde, thanks.
That's the excuse we all say. The next topic is the blue hair.
What blue hair?
No, it's the blue
I'm not
eyes.
a
Sorry.
I'm not a raging feminist. Because like people online, they have somehow tied the raging feminist kind of archetype to blue hair for some reason.
Raging when you call her communist.
Nobody calls me a communist, thank God.
And she's painting her eyes blue. Because her eyes are the color of shit. And she's getting complex without.
Are you accusing me of wearing contact lenses?
The nails of the cockroach. She's always straightening that.
What?
Every night. Huh?
What am I doing? The nails of a cockroach?
You have the nails of a cockroach.
Where?
I am not there yet.
Okay.
You wake up every night to straighten your nails because you're afraid of showing your nails to the public, especially nails of your feet.
E vaffanculo with my feet. Sto diavolo. Ma people are gonna think that I'm like some sort of dragon or
We're
something.
gonna talk about the
And
hair of your nostrils. You blow like a dragon.
the hair of my nostrils, they are until here. I braid them.
Yes. They are thick like a jungle.
Are you describing yourself?
No, I don't have hair.
Right.
Thick like a jungle. This is why you watch old man advertisements.
Wait. Okay, they are targeting me with advertisements about freshen up your balls and shave your balls and stuff like that. Is that the next reveal for people that I'm actually a guy?
There you go.
She's like, what the fuck is this shit? She abandoned ship.
Yeah.
She abandoned ship.
Shit.
She abandoned shit and she abandoned ship. And speaking of which, I've been watching the tragic thing about the submarine, the Titan, whatever it is, like a couple of weeks ago.
I'm gonna abandon ship here as well.
And it's I mean, it was really awkward to watch. It was really awkward to to see the news because I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then you see that it's
Somebody played a very weird game.
and then you see that people knew that the submarine was already out of the picture and people had sadly passed on. And they were prolonging the news so that people don't pay attention to other things that were going on in the world, I guess, at the same time. But I'm
Like
not gonna talk about that.
money
I
laundering.
was just impressed, when I saw that quote from the guy who was the CEO of the company, I think, who created the submarine that wanted to see the Titanic wreck. I think that there was a quote online, and when I saw it, I was like, "Okay, that's a good meme." It was funny. I laughed, and it said, "Well, I didn't want to hire any 50-year-old white guys to, to pilot the ship and to control the ship because they are not inspirational or something." Because I think there were some people like from like veterans, ex-military and stuff that were available and skilled and qualified to do this. But instead, he went with the motivational and inspirational option of not hiring the 50-year-old
No,
white guys.
don't do that.
Yeah, and he went with the adventurous option and used a PlayStation controller to do that.
That's why in the beginning
It
said
is
someone played a very weird game.
it is game unintended.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really horrible, especially because there was a child involved. But everybody's life. But what I mean, yeah, that's where the word ship took me. I'm not gonna talk about this.
Mm.
I identify as a sexy alien. Hey, you,
Beautiful.
sexy
You want to
alien.
be in my song?
Um, Let me see. Please, about the secret. What's happening behind the curtains? Oh, I'm gonna let you know. By the way, I finished high school, Nemesis, passed my final exams, and now my only thought is fuck uni. Congratulations. That was a
Bravo.
lot of stress.
Bravo.
Really great that you managed to survive through high school. That's quite the milestone. And
That is
the best of
great.
luck with university or whatever you choose to study and do. It is definitely a new adventure for you. The best times are ahead, hopefully. For you, you will have a lot of fun as a university student. Sam represents my only brain cell during my geography exam. um, Honestly, I like blue hair. Too bad its reputation got ruined. I know a friend whose girlfriend dyed her hair back to black because she was mistaken with raging feminists a lot. Now, about that. So, I was one of the first people, like in my city, um, and one of the very few in my country back then in 2004, no, 2002 ish, where I dyed my hair. Like the half of my hair was dark green, and then it had bits of purple, and then bits of pink, depending on the season. And then I kept that hair for roughly a decade, and I really loved that. And obviously, my inspiration was anime, and that was about it. It was not tied to any political stuff. Back then, I was very apolitical too. I did have my morals and my ethics and all that stuff that comes from my Greek Christian Orthodox upbringing. So, in my mind, that's the basis of a decent human being without being like lobotomized with too much religion in your head, just normal stuff. Let's just be a nice person. So, that's what I was like back then. So, my hair, I really loved my colored hair, and I still love the pictures when I see it. And the reason why I'm not going back to that is because like certain political factions or what certain groups of people have claimed, quote unquote, the colorful hair and certain hairstyles and stuff as parts of whatever identity, which I have want nothing to do with. I don't want to be tied to something just because of the color of my hair. So I went back to my normal hair color, which is blonde. It is more boring, but yeah, I'm like. Plus, the thing became so trendy that I'm like, ew. Like every person on the street now has cool hair, and I'm like, no, this is not special anymore. Back then, where we were like a couple of people in the city doing that, it was cool. It was, heads were turning in good and bad ways, and it meant something. Now it's like, if everybody can do it, it means nothing. Just like the verification services. Now, if everybody has access to it and they can buy it, there's no meaning having it in my book. So I haven't purchased. I lost my verified account on Twitter, and I'm not paying for it for the time being. I don't. There's no incentive for me to buy yet. Maybe that is going to change in the future, and that is definitely the case with Instagram, Facebook, whatever. We were verified on Facebook as a Season of Ghosts, but this is a different thing that they
Facebook?
brought on Facebook. Our page was verified like many, many years ago.
You're not verified anymore on Facebook.
I think it is, or maybe it's not. I'm not sure. Probably we are. I think
Check
we are.
it.
But anyway, you can purchase the verification on Instagram. I'm like, why should I give so much money for what?
I am verified on Instagram.
But you got verified organically. You didn't pay for it.
Yes.
You were verified organically. And back when I was trying, we were trying to verify the Season of Ghosts account, it became so difficult. They blocked the whole thing, and they were verifying absolutely nobody, unless I guess you had somebody at Instagram headquarters, because they wanted to roll out maybe that paid feature. But anyway, whatever. Who gives a fuck about verified shit? I mean, it means nothing. The point is, like, if everybody has it, it's like nobody has it. If that makes any sense. But what do you guys think? It
Well,
is the first.
Twitter allows you to get better, higher in search engine on Google. Twitter Blue,
Yeah, supposedly that's what it does.
and get more reach. So
Supposedly.
it's a different thing getting Twitter Blue right now rather than verification back then. It's a different thing right now.
Everyone knows that Sophia doesn't exist. It's actually Optimus Prime undercover. I like that. I like that conspiracy theory. I might actually adopt it. Honestly, I learned about the submarine from memes. I like how the son of one of the deceased people there wanted to attend a Blink 182 concert and hook up with a girl. Oh, that's right. It was the son of one of the people who tragically passed away, and he said that while waiting supposedly for the verdict to come, but actually they already knew that everybody was dead, but they were keeping it from people. The guy just went to the concert because he already had the tickets, and he said, "I'm not gonna waste them." But who knows? Who knows? We don't know the entire story, so I'm gonna, I will avoid passing any judgment because we really don't know what kind of relationship they had. I mean, like, that's kind of cold in either case. But yeah, we don't have the entire context, so yeah. So the Titanic submersible implosion is this generation's equal to the 1986 Challenger explosion. Is it though? It kind of. I'm not sure. I mean, like, the context surrounding it. It sounds so ridiculous. Like, literally, I read that quote from the guy that he didn't hire the blah 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 whatever people he actually had to hire, because what the fuck? Like, do you want your submarine to make the trip and come back, or I don't know, just gamble your life away? Which was the actual thing, but it did sound like a parody, which is the case of many things I see online. I mean, like, I saw the what was it? The advertisement for North Face, and I thought that that was a parody. I literally, I swear to God, like I thought that was somebody making a mockery of North Face, and then I realized that was the actual ad, and I'm like, okay, more power to you, I guess, guys. Ugh, I'm tired of new adventures. I want to sleep. Well, since you just finished school, you definitely need to take your time to have a good rest, which you have earned before you go ahead to the next adventure. So, Sadashi says, I've been taking a break from making AMVs since I got into an amazing full time job. Amazing. Congratulations. Fair company. That's really great. Because, because every day you hear all sorts of shit. And so I really love hearing your good news. So keep sending them in. Even if they are not good, but I mean, you, you get my drift. In the meantime, I plan to catch up on of anime on weekends. Good. No problem, Priscilla. You can definitely watch the replay. I mean, most people, because they're all across the world and everybody has full lives, they do come and watch the replay. I mean, um, yeah, if you see the videos, there is a lot of people watching the replay rather than the live. But we do appreciate you, whether you're watching the live or the replay. It's kind of the same thing,
Yeah.
minus the fact that we can actually interact in real time with those that are here. So Marek says, my former colleague in Hounslow. Am I pronouncing it correctly? What? Jesus Christ. So I hope this is okay to read aloud. I'm shocked. Marek says, my former colleague in the UK in Hounslow was murdered with her two children by her husband, who killed himself eventually. What what is this thing? It was at the time of the Titan tragedy. Media report only those tragedies that sell. Yeah, of course, because they were not billionaires embarking on a completely stupid trip.
Yeah.
Um, I have no words. I'm gonna look this up, but sadly, this is something that you hear all the time. Husbands believing that, I don't know, like if usually it is the case, not every case, but usually it is the case. Like if we cannot be together, you're gonna be with nobody else. So I'm just claiming your life as if you're like cattle,
You're
as if you're like my fucking property, and
You're
also
mine. Yeah.
the lives of uh, children. I'm very sorry for your
You're
loss.
mine, cunt.
Nema says, I gotta still finish Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. I just finished 4 seasons of Total Drama instead. I'm not sure what Total Drama is, but sounds like fun. Nowadays, it's cool to stay normal. Nowadays, it is pretty much an act of revolution to stay normal and to be, I don't know, like normal. It is a revolutionary act. It is perhaps very inflammatory or provocative or preposterous to be normal and to do normal things. I used to think like, yeah, I just want to do my thing and I don't want to be like, I want to follow like the, I don't know how to phrase this actually. Like certain things that were fringe, they are the mainstream. and the main, like what was normal and mainstream now has become fringe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I want to go back to the 80s. So beautiful guitar playing, Sam says. Dater. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well. And greetings to you, Dater McLean.
I'm
Um,
actually digging around. There's not I'm even playing.
sounds good though.
I'm playing our songs in the background, actually.
You're playing what?
Our songs in the background.
Good. So blue hair equals feminists? Asks Kevin. Well, Kevin, online people seem to think so. I don't love it, but probably for some reason there some sort of archetype has been stereotype. Sorry, has been formed in the minds of whatever internet lurkers. So I guess the two have become associated. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion and also the freedom to express it, in my book. The issue is rules being enforced upon people that didn't do anything. I do not believe in that unfair mentality and treatment towards YouTubers and artists when hurting anyone. What are we talking about? Not sure because I changed too many topics. Um, Fun fact about the 1986 Challenger explosion: Carl Spinney, original Big Bird, was almost a passenger. Okay. The great unknown helped me to calm down before the first exam. Together we bury the light. Thanks for that. Yay! Before the exam, the great unknown. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but glad it worked.
Yeah, the Known is a nice song.
Total Drama Island is hilarious. I grew up with Total
so many
Drama.
nice songs,
It's a
you know.
2000s cartoon show. Oh, that's because I probably stopped watching cartoons in the like late 90s because I thought that they looked too hysterical, like the Nickelodeon stuff.
Fuck you.
They looked hysterical and dumb, and I'm
Piss
like,
off, right?
I didn't like them.
Piss off.
I'm old. What can I say?
You deserve a fuck you.
It,
I'm very kind.
gentilmente.
Fuck you, though.
Yes.
How dare you?
2000s were the best era
How
with barely
dare
any
you?
parents. Yeah, well, until 2010 ish, 12 ish, we were sort of okay. After that, it's like,
Sorry for the fuck you, but you deserve it.
sorry for the fuck you, you deserve it. So is that an apology? It's a non apology.
It's very rude to say fuck you, but you deserve it.
Well, I didn't.
There is a part of me that says you deserve it.
I didn't like. Well, what can I say? I didn't like the shit. I found it.
Stop it!
I found it dumb.
Eh? I'm trying to be kind.
You are not kind.
Do you see how she talks to me?
So.
Why are you laughing? Why?
So what has been going on with the band? Now I'm caught up with what you guys are saying. Let me go ahead. What has been going on with Season of Ghosts?
This exactly.
What is that supposed to mean? Like I said, we've been taking some time. We've been taking some time to meet up with each other and rehearse and mature as a band with a new formation. And everything has been going very well right now. Lately, sorry. We found a studio that um, serves our needs much better because. Eh?
Go on. I'm playing you the chords.
Do you like the? Do you like the
to
studio?
support you?
To support me.
Yeah, to support the shit.
To support the shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And we are preparing some stuff that we want to share on social media because we haven't been too active on social media. I haven't been too active. Honestly, I couldn't. I,
Honestly, I don't give a shit.
hopefully, others do not share this opinion. And we are also preparing for our
Yeah,
next release.
no, it's not true.
We are also
Yeah, we're
preparing for our
preparing
next
for
release, and
next release.
hopefully, it's not going to take too long.
Yeah, indeed.
However, on a side note, for those of you who have been watching the very few updates I have done on social media, I've been working with a music producer
Yeah.
on a song that apparently was previously featured on a video game, and we actually released the actual song on June 1st, and it was a J-pop release, so it has, it very different
And
sound
you've
from
been
Season
quite
of
active.
Ghosts. What?
You say you haven't been active on social media, but you've been busy. It is normal.
Busy, I have been,
Yeah.
but on
Thank
social
God.
media, I didn't have the mental capacity
Yeah,
to
it
upload
is
things.
normal. It is normal. You know, a person is it's a human.
I reached a level of fatigue that, I mean, I was fatigued even before the previous years, like even when we were busy on social media, but this is an unprecedented level of, like,
I
my,
mean,
my brain is like
I
wants to
posted
go for a holiday.
I posted more than usual myself.
Mm.
You know.
So anyway, this was released. It's called By Your Side, and the artist names are John Tom and Sophia Slanides. So all the links, like, you can find on social media, or if you look.
The next release is called Silicon Valley.
Is that the silicone on your butt cheeks or something?
No, you're talking about your silicon fit. Baby girl, silicon valley.
How would feet on silicone look like? Would they look like inflated, like balloons, like hobbits, like hobbit feet?
No,
I'm not sure.
no. She
And
said no. And this one,
and what else? So I've been also doing other extra work on, apart from Season of Ghosts, but I cannot say more about this for now. Um, but just take this in case you have not listened to By Your Side. It is J-pop. If you hate J-pop, feel free to not check it out. If you are curious to hear you know, what I did, like how I composed a J-pop song, um, and I also composed the lyrics fully in Japanese. So yeah, that was the first.
been nice. Yeah.
It's a really nice song, and it really stays in your head. It's very catchy. So yeah, absolutely do check it out. And also, the project we've been talking about, the American animation company we've been working with, Infinity Arc. We have just reached the target that we set. I think it was like $50,000 to produce
Dollars.
dollars to
Dollars.
produce the first episode, which is going to be like roughly 1 hour long.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like the OVA kind of thing.
What does OVA stand for?
Hmm, that's a good question. I don't remember the acronym, but it's called OVA.
OVA.
The OVA.
All right.
For sure, it doesn't mean eggs. Um, we reached the target, so it's definitely happening, and we are going to be taking care of most of the music, including like all the background type of music while the scenes are playing. Plus, the ending theme is going to be Season of Ghosts, and it is going to be original music, and
Well, we shall see about that.
potentially some of the
Potentially.
stuff that we have already put out, but a lot of original music for sure.
We shall see.
And I definitely cannot wait to work on that.
Yeah.
Getting into that project, I didn't know what to expect, but we definitely consented to putting our names on the project because it looked like the people really had a lot of passion.
Mhm.
So I said, we're definitely going to support your passion projects.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good thing. Plus, we love retro anime.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Everything
yeah,
retro
it's
we support.
and I heard that it's going to be a bit spicy. So it has some spicy scenes for those of you that like that kind of stuff.
We like spicy.
You like spicy.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of stuff. It's
Well, I don't
it's
like.
not a hentai
Yeah.
anime, but it definitely has a couple of spicy
Oh,
scenes.
I don't mean spicy that way. I was not ready.
What kind of spicy?
I like spicy. Spicy with fights. Okay.
It's an anime. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of fights.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Okay, fine.
That's what I meant.
So anyway, that thing is happening.
What do you expect in anime? Fights, explosions.
Okay,
In a retro anime, what do you expect?
a lot of blood.
Yes, explosions, fights, boom, bam. And you just spicy. It's like
Anyway, there's all sorts of spice
okay,
in
all right.
in the thing.
Funny.
Lucy. Let me see what you guys are saying. Beep, beep, beep.
there, guys.
I'm not seeing anything. What the heck? The chat has moved.
Moved to another
No!
planet. The chat has moved to another planet.
Not top messages for fuck's sake.
Moved to another planet, Sophia.
Oh, you guys are talking. Wait, let me catch up.
Ketchup
Catch up.
or ketchup.
Okay, so apparently Bloodstained Child is releasing a double album this year. I may listen to it, but too bad I don't respect the band members any longer. I forgive
Guys,
people.
we're still stuck there.
I forgive people, but I never forget attitudes. It's all cool, I guess. Yeah, sorry about that. I haven't heard from them in forever, so I have no idea what's going on. I've been too busy with the stuff on my plate, so I'm not.
Guys, let's
Yeah.
move on.
And after that, I went. Okay, so what is your favorite old school cartoon?
Fuck yeah, Scooby Doo.
Cartoon or anime?
Is it cartoon?
Cartoon. My Little Pony?
Scooby Doo? He Man?
He-Man? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
There you go.
The old.
Talking about old.
The 80s one.
Yes.
The Ghostbusters?
Yes.
The Filmation, was it?
The Filmation, yes.
Yeah, both, but the Filmation was
Yeah,
better.
the Filmation is the best.
Um,
Which is where Ghostbusters
what
come
else?
from.
What else? What else? Cartoon.
There is plenty. Oh my gosh. There is a huge list. There is Shira.
Shira, yeah.
Is Amazonic Street Sharks.
No,
Oh my god. Get out of here.
I preferred Thundercats.
It's I'm gonna get.
it was
I'm
great.
gonna be called out here from this.
It was great, Thundercats.
It's for wankers.
How can you not love the Beetlejuice cartoon? Never watched.
Phew.
Have you watched it?
Yes.
What was it?
That's it.
Okay, he didn't like it. Honestly, I just listened to old music a lot. Didn't really care about the new music this year. In Flames had a banger, along with some Romanian bands. I haven't listened to new music
What
for
is In Flames? You know, the usual snare,
15 years.
the usual riffs.
I just doesn't apply to me anymore. I don't care. I listen to classical music, jazz, bossa nova, oldies, and that's it. I'm not listening to anything new. I used to be all about Visual K, uh, listen to all the new releases and stuff. I stopped listening to anything
Visual K. It's
for a minimum of like
It's a bunch of noise and then a good
12, 15
chorus.
years. I don't care anymore
It's a bunch of noise,
about anything.
people trying to nail a riff, and then there's a good chorus. And then it's like, whoa, you guys are making loads of noise, shitty productions. And at some point, there is a guy, and then, and it's like, the fuck, a frying pan because of the
A
production.
frying pan. That's the drum sound, by the way.
Plus the guitars that it's like they are taking a 5 pounds Boss amplifier.
And now we opened an entire can of worms.
Sorry, guys. A
What the
bass
fuck is
that
this?
it sounds like my acoustic guitar because they are middle slapping and a bit of picking guitar. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then there is a guy singing English,
English.
and you're like, you stay like this. And what's worse, it's European people trying to imitate that. And like, are you for fucking real?
What?
And they are like, I'm fusion between visual cane. Like, you are for fucking what? Get out of here.
Long story short, he doesn't like Visual K. I love the old school Visual K. And by old school, I mean like maximum early 2000 and late 90s.
Tell me that everything I've said, I'm not right. I'm not
No,
correct.
you're absolutely right. I mean,
And I'm talking not
there
out of my ass. I'm talking from a person that has listened. Okay, I
there
never
are
talk out of my
there are
ass.
a lot of
And I
good.
also went to see the bands, some
Yeah,
bands.
yeah, I've dragged him to a lot of Visual K shows. Most of them we were invited because our my friends were playing. So we got the opportunity to watch a lot of shows. There are a lot of talented musicians in the scene, definitely.
Absolutely incredible performers. I'm not saying no. Still, that's my feedback. Guys trying to figure out what they want to do with life.
I migrated from Bloodstained Child to Season of Ghosts. Sounds good to me. Migrated. That's nice. Animaniacs, somebody says. Asterix. Asterix. I rem-
Asterix.
I remember
That was funny.
the comic books were nice.
Yeah.
The comic books were nice. Although I was not too much of a fan, like I found it slightly boring, the topic, but I loved the
Mm,
characters, the drawings,
yeah.
and the whole concept was hilarious. Batman the animated series, I gotta watch it. Oh, the old one was
Fuck
fantastic.
me. You blew my mind.
Yeah, the
The
old
animated series, I
old
have
one was good.
all the comics. I have all the DVDs. But yes, that was it.
I
Also, Gargoyles.
um I love the old Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Gargoyles. Oh my gosh. Now these part of Disney. My God, that was nice.
I would have stayed connected to Bloodstained Child if they would have at least told me thank you for being a good fan. I just got nothing back in return. That's my issue with people like that. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, I understand. Like that's why people say don't meet your heroes, or like, well, technically you did not meet them. You went a bit closer, and yeah, disappointment happened. It's happened to me before, like with famous people that I really idolized, and I got the opportunity to meet them like face to face, and they were assholes. Uh, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan.
Evil Dead.
If you feel stupid, remember that I wrote in the exam that Napoli is in France. I remembered that after the exam because I remember a pizza ad. For fuck's sake.
Oh fuck no.
Napoli is in France. Yeah, Napolitan pizza.
That was good.
It is French.
It's French.
It is French. Well, anyway,
Well,
so
even yeah, Napoli is not in Italy. Anyway,
why?
because I
Because
said
it's south of Italy.
yeah.
So the north of Italy and the south of Italy, they have beef with each other.
This is this attack.
The cats are fighting behind the counter. Um, so anyway, I read a very interesting article lately,
Mhm.
and I wanted to share with you. No,
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna go to prep some food.
no, you're not. Who is going to react to my fucking article?
It's 10.
Can you stop being like my grandpa?
Yeah, what
My
the mo-
grandpa is I mean, my grandpa is literally no. It's 10. I need to eat.
Yes.
And if he doesn't eat, he's crabby.
Yes, you don't want to see me crabby, do you?
You are crabby 24/7. So stay put. Fanculo, va? Madonna mia. I think I literally married my grandpa. Well, technically we're not married yet, but I mean it feels like I'm living with my grandpa or something.
Go find someone that is of your liking.
Lucy,
Why do you go to your mother? You never come to me. I took care of you when your mom was partying in Greece.
ciao.
Silence. Do you see this silence? Silence can kill a person.
This is vanilla.
Right?
So the article is saying your yogurt can wait.
No.
Eh? Okay, just look at the people inside the camera and say sorry. I want to eat my yogurt.
Guys, I'm gonna go to it. See you later.
What? What the fuck?
Do you think I have any problem? That? So if I'm gonna drop dead, is anybody gonna be happy?
Drop dead. Why?
Because it's 50 hours I'm not eating.
50 hours I'm not eating, and why should I give a shit? You knew we have a live stream. You should have been fed until then. You should have fed your stomach until then. And why are you laughing? This is not funny.
It is. Go on.
So it says, and guys, anybody watching from the UK, just tell me if you have this personal experience. It says UK concert goers think ticket prices are too high, so they have stopped going. Um, and it says that in the UK, one study conducted by YouGov that do the polls, it has shown that fans are telling the industry to sod off, as about 50% of concert goers have stopped going to shows entirely. And it says that, yeah, like the statistics that more than half of UK fans, they have missed at least one show in the last 5 years due to prohibitive ticket prices. And almost 20% of the surveyed population claimed that they had been regularly priced out of live shows, while 44% thinks that going to concerts became generally very expensive. Um, yeah, what do you guys think? I definitely can relate to what these people are saying. I mean, with the cost of living crisis and whatnot, because of evil Putin, everything is going up in prices, in price. So basically, just existing has become more expensive. So I guess people are definitely gonna choose their concerts because of less disposable income. What is your experience, however, watching? Like, do you agree with this? Do you disagree? I would definitely agree, and not just for the concerts, but in general.
Yeah, of course, people are gonna choose
And
whether.
when you have like people like Ticketmaster and like making the dynamic pricing and giving like ridiculous ticket prices. I mean, like some of our friends that were watching a show today of a mainstream artist, pop artist, and the cheap tickets were about 150 pounds,
Yeah,
British pounds. That's over $170. And they went up to like 400 pounds, like $500 or something. Like
yeah. I wanted to
this
go and
is
see Blink 182. It costed 250 for a shitty.
250.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, I appreciate that they are big and famous, but I wouldn't give like 250 to go and see them.
it was not even VIP, and it was sold out. By the way,
And of course, with this whole thing,
sold out. Do you understand?
okay,
All London shows sold out.
I understand. I mean, like, but the point is, and where things are going, also with the touring costs, like hitting unprecedented highs, and lots of musicians complaining about it, like even like Devin Townsend and other like famous people complaining about the cost of touring. What's happening is that just the major acts or people with a very deep pocket and sponsorships and investors and stuff are going to survive and keep touring and keep like charging the premium prices. Everybody else is going to die, like the small venues, the small artists. um, I already see a tendency around us, like for small and medium artists, to just stay home, just live stream their performances, or just give up entirely, which is very sad to see, especially when everything, in our reality, everyday life is not so happy on average. So if art dies, I guess we're all gonna die. What the hell is happening?
Don't know, but I started dissociating.
I cannot see the live chat anymore. Chat filter. I hate this. We need Trump back,
Someone is
Sadashi Fox says.
someone is trying to.
To to insert inflammatory comments.
I'm smiling though. Look, I'm just smiling at you.
Hmm. What they say? Let me see the reaction.
I cannot talk, but I'm smiling at you.
So Sam is old. We're both old. Um, this summer I gotta order a shirt like the one that Tommy Vercetti has. I'm gonna cosplay as him everywhere I go. Who's that? Uh, how long will the new Season of Ghosts album be? Actually, I haven't put all the songs in a player, and we're still missing one.
Yeah,
The one I'm supposed
create. It's not
to.
gonna happen.
It is going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It is going to
It's
happen.
not gonna happen.
Why? But I have all the concept. What's your problem?
Timings, blah blah
I'm of
blah.
a
We're gonna
fan
be
cool of
running.
a. At this point, since everything went the way it went, I'm not so stressed. We might have to, we will have to delay the album by a few months, but that's what it's going to be.
We have all the other songs
It's gonna
coming.
come out.
We're gonna master all the other tracks, the new tracks. So you're gonna have an influx of. It's gonna be a mess.
Do not ruin my plan. So, um, Gen Z politics is awful. Tell me
Don't
about it.
don't push me to become
I was watching
infuriated.
I was watching some snippets of people who are preaching politics on TikTok, aiming at young, young Gen Zers, and yeah, it sounded completely. Ugh. But yeah, I guess everybody's entitled to their opinion, but we're definitely going to hell.
That's the
The
point.
entire humanity,
They
like
shouldn't be
it's
entitled to
like
their own
going down
opinions.
the drain. Uh, just being honest, man, I'm fed up with the way things are right now. We need Trump back.
Fuck.
That's an interesting opinion.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
have you watched any films this year? I went to the cinema with two friends to see Evil Dead Rise. Only three of us were in the room.
Fuck yeah.
Well, let me see. What was the last film we watched? It was Super Mario, and that was a fantastic film.
I watched a movie. It was called Trump. Fuck.
There is no such movie.
There is a movie.
Ma fanculo. So we did watch Super Mario, and it was amazing. And it was amazing because I don't know. It reminded me
Because it
of
was not fucking woke,
it reminded me of all the good movies back when movies were mostly good,
and they were
or
not woke.
and it was very like neutral and nice, and you
Not
know,
woke.
yeah, I guess that's why it did very well in the box office. Unlike,
Yes.
I've been really wanting.
Unlike Disney, that is woke, and Netflix, that is woke, and Amazon, that is woke,
Okay, we got the message.
and the Rings of Power, that was woke. How do you like those numbers and those profits down the drain that are woke?
Okay, enough. So I've been really
You are pushing me to become aggressive
I'm not
because you
pushing.
don't let me get my fucking yogurt, and by the minute I become crabby, and I tell the truth.
Okay. So I've been really wanting to watch films like before Super Mario. What did we watch? Top Gun, like Maverick,
Yes.
and then like we didn't really watch too many things in the cinema. I've been wanting to watch, but honestly, the movies did not really appeal to me. Um, and I was almost willing to give the new Indiana Jones a chance.
Absolutely not.
Although I know
Feminist.
it is
Pushing to absolutely not.
it is kind of a dumpster fire, and it's not doing very well.
Fuck no. Why
Um,
we're pushing
and
the
I
man to be absolutely pussy? Why
have you watched it? Like,
I've read enough,
okay,
and I read enough comments, and
okay.
I'm gonna die the day before I'm gonna see
Eh.
the actor.
We are not we're not pronouncing words like that. It is bad.
Okay,
It creates bad energy.
okay, I take it back. However, he's been a hero for I don't know how many movies, and then he's gonna become a wanker. Leave it. Because
So
now we need to empower.
oh Jesus Christ! I just wanted to see a fucking movie and go to the cinema, and I was like, which one of these demons am I going to?
You don't go to the cinema.
But
Full stop.
I wanted to go to the cinema, and it was like either The Flash or Indiana Jones.
Yes, with a convicted rapist.
No, he's not a rapist, but he's a groomer.
Sorry.
Child groomer.
Pushed by Hollywood.
So I prefer to watch the Indiana Jones and get pissed that they are humiliating him rather than watching The Flash. Of course, there is no conversation of watching like the rest that is in the cinema the past couple of months.
Go watch
I'm not
Mission
sure.
Impossible.
I mean, The funny thing is that we are going to the cinema more when they are playing reruns of old movies rather than what
Yes.
to go to watch like something new.
Yes, because you know that is a success recipe, and you're calm.
Uh, still have very Mad Hatter said still have very reasonably priced tickets here in the States, at least for the acts I go to see. Really, that's a really good thing.
You're lucky.
Yeah, Biden seems to be sleepwalking in every interview he's in. Nema says. I'm not sure what's going on with his health because he's also a person of a certain age. But I do hope he gets better. Although
He was falling as soon as he's always been like that.
it's really sad. I've seen that, and I physically,
They chose him for that
I
reason.
felt very sad. Seeing a person fall. It's also very dangerous. Seattle is hosting the All-Star game for baseball. The cheap seats start at 306 pounds. Nice. Biden, along with his supporters, are just awful people. I just despise hypocrites. They're attacking their own people. It's turning into a brother vs brother dilemma. Um, yeah, well, I do believe as a person that like on whatever side of the political spectrum there are nice people and not so nice people. And I definitely don't believe that one side is all the good guys and the other side is all the bad guys. But then again, I'm a person that usually stays in the middle mostly. Um, but yeah, I really understand, why you say that, and I believe that above all, people are really fed up with all this shit that's been shoved down our throats, even pre-pandemic, but during the pandemic and after, it's like we're going from worse to worse, and we do not see an end to all this. So I understand why you might think like this, and definitely feels like this, very, very often. Like everybody against everybody, fighting, saying, "Oh no, you are the shit person. No, you are the shit person. Oh, you should, whatever." At the end of the day, I do believe that we need to see what we actually have in common. Although it really looks like we have nothing in common with other people sometimes, but there has to be something. Like I always say, like every person on the planet, regardless of background and country and age, we all want the basic basic things like food, shelter, and nurturing relationship, roof over our head, and stuff like that. So maybe we should like all zoom out and start decluttering the brain and start thinking of how we can actually move forward and how we can help people that mean something to us. And about the rest, that they don't get the message, you cannot do anything. You cannot do anything, sadly. Uh, Sam watched the movie Trump 2024. Is there a movie like that? I don't know.
Yeah, started watching that.
I might be the only one that doesn't have any interest in the Spider Verse. Sorry,
No,
not my style.
don't give a shit.
I don't care. The only Spider Man I liked was the movies with Tobey Maguire. Those were decent,
There is
and
the
that's it.
one
With Tom Holland,
yeah,
I
where
don't,
Toby Maguire is in.
I don't like when they reboot and they reboot and they put
It's
new
not a
people,
reboot.
new people.
Okay, yeah.
I want to watch old movies. That's exactly what I'm doing. What we are doing. Sophia, don't worry. Your stream gets demonetized the second Sam shows on screen.
How dare
We're
you?
definitely getting demonetized. I do usually stay in the middle as well. Well, mostly. I might agree with one side more than I agree with the other side. Um, but I like trying to hold some middle ground in order you know, to find the golden rule, so to speak, in every topic. Hello, Wintermute. Aaron says I'm a libertarian because conservatives and liberals equally suck. I'm technically politically in the middle, but now more conservative. I became woke years ago. Jesus. Thank God you're not there anymore. Um, I remember growing up with the Sam Raimi trilogy and some of the animated series episodes. I see. Well, the point is, like I said, I used to be apolitical like until 2008 ish, 2010 ish, and then after that, like way too many bad things started happening in the world. So I said, well, I cannot afford being apolitical. That was a very nice bubble that I was living in, but I cannot afford to live in anymore. So since then, I became what the internet apparently calls a doomer. I was listening to some people talking yesterday, and they kind of like described the the general characteristics of a doomer. I'm like, I might fit into this. So I guess I'm a doomer. What can I say? I'm a goth. What song of your own is your favorite, Zombie Sam? I love the Stay Away From Me song by you. It kicks ass always.
Mm, oh, I like Never Betray.
Mm.
I think Never Betray is my favorite.
Hmm. All people are equal. Two bad people cannot coexist. Everyone wants to be on top, so coexisting is kind of impossible.
I guess fuck all people.
What?
All people are equal. Fuck all people.
All people?
Yeah.
Fuck all people. So that's Sam's expected answer. Fuck all people, and that's it. And you finish.
And get out of it.
See the yeah the point is that whoever is behind the curtain, they do not want us to be united, so they invent a million reasons why we should hate each other. So you are this, you are that, you're blah blah blah, the one side, the other side, blah. So people nowadays, they are devoid of any common sense. There is nothing in common anymore. There's no sense that is common anymore. So yeah, it's very depressing. So that is why perhaps we should listen to more music and create more music, and that is what I committed to doing. It's part of it's part of the news that I'm not able to share yet, but hopefully I will be able to share. But I committed to creating more music and to being more creative, because there are a few things that are within our control, which is how we react to whatever is happening around the world, or in our day, and there are things that are out of our control. So we can, yeah, definitely vote with our wallet. We can definitely vote with our money for as long as they allow us to, because CBDCs are incoming, so I guess they're going to force us to buy whatever they want. But until then, we can still vote with our money. But apart from that, certain things are out of our control. So whatever is in your control is, to keep investing in ourselves, keep cultivating, a healthier nervous system, a healthier internal environment, so that the external environment can become a nicer place for everybody. Because that thing is also infectious. It bleeds through to other people, both the good and the bad. So personally, I want to cultivate good things and share good things, so we can keep building each other up instead of tearing each other down, if that makes any sense. And apart from that, like if the world is gonna burn, that's gonna be it. But until then, I really appreciate every moment, and I've been working at becoming more present to my life. if that makes any sense. Because I come from a background of a lot of dissociation. And while I was physically there, my brain, my I was disconnected from myself and from my body. So I've been doing a lot of work on that on a personal level. We've had a lot of cats participate today. I think I'm a boomer, Nemesis. Humanity is degrading. Yeah, I think we're doomed. Spoken like a proper doomer. Fuck everyone equally.
Yes.
Bullying is becoming the norm in the political game, unfortunately. Yeah, bullying is the lowest level of human communication. Well, technically, Sam is right with his fuck all people policy. You may never really know what is going on in the minds of others, and no one can truly control himself.
Exactly. So fuck you all.
So people need to be more forgiving and apologetic,
And if they are not, fuck you.
more conscious. Yeah. Humans are animals after all. Yeah, we may be intelligent, but we still have those instincts. What I always say is that humans always forget that we are mammals. So
Bust you.
we are animals, we are mammals. So and they do the, people like to believe that we are better than that just because we have developed the prefrontal cortex in ways that allowed us to have a proper like spoken language and work on technology and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're mammals
Yeah.
with all the plus and minuses and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
The government is trying to use mind control with new age technology, and AI is evil in my book. I will agree. He disagrees.
Oh fuck. Yeah. No, 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 no.
Can't wait to get my driver's license and drive while listening to 80s music like I'm in Vice City or 80s Miami.
You know we have.
This is incredible. That's a great target. I love that.
You know we have one of the newest singles we have.
Yeah.
It is extremely. It reminds me really of a
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Let's see when that's going to be released.
Yeah. That's extreme. So
That's fantastic.
are we good?
Okay, I think we're going to wrap up for now. Thank you very much for the music you kindly provided. It's been a lovely accompaniment. How do you say this word in English anyway? Accompaniment? How how do you
Background music.
No, the accompagnamento. What do you
Um,
call this? Anyway, whatever. The nice background, inspirational background.
yeah.
Perhaps I should fire you and get the more adventurous option, because you are a white guy with a lot of experienced white guy. So perhaps I should get the more inspirational option. See
Sophia,
how that goes down
Sophia,
for me.
don't trigger me more.
I'm that obsessed that I put my dad's ringtone, the song Out of Touch from Ho and Oates. Yeah, just the more I keep living in today's society, the more I keep wishing we could go back to the 80s. Like the Flash can go back in time and just stay there. Just stay the fuck there. Until the 90s. That's it. 80s, 90s.
She felt.
What? Oh, ciao.
She's like, what the fuck is this?
Ciao, bimba.
It's the frequency.
Okay, guys. So, if you have any last questions, otherwise, we're going to be heading out. What the hell happened? Before heading out, pineapple pizza. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If
Fuck no.
if you have watched until this moment, Thank you very, very much. Extra props for you for tolerating this entire live stream. And yeah, if you have any comments about what we said, just put it in the comments. Just write it under the video.
No, put it up your ass because the pineapple belongs up your ass.
Okay, that's fine. So
What do you mean?
you're gonna go ahead and have your yogurt now to calm down, right? If if somebody wants pineapple on their pizza, so be it.
Why should? Sorry.
It's fine if it's a Hawaiian pizza or something. I don't know. Okay, now the live stream is gonna go ahead just because of that comment.
Okay.
That stare was personal. Very.
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna start biting my guitar.
Just go and buy your yogurt or something. So, guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. I'm not sure where, when the next live stream is going to be, but we're definitely here.
I'm gonna get a prompt just for you from ChatGPT to attack you tonight. Good night.
That was a threat.
Are you done?
Yes, I guess. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves. Good night.